Yes, guys, where are you? I've been waiting for you guys. Where are you? Where are you? You remember, sorry for the short notice. I told you we'll be starting our chat at around 1, and I think I've tried to manage time. Sorry for the short notice. Sorry for the short notice. Something went on wrong. I was trying to use the Kingdom live show, but there's something wrong with it. I've not yet made it proper. So for the meantime, let's use this platform. Let's use my account. Yes, guys, come in, and we start our conversation. Come in, please. Those guys who follow me every Saturday, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for sparing your time. Yes, I can see there Ziana appear all along from abroad. I don't know where exactly, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you for catching me live. I really appreciate. You give me the strength, you give me the mantle to go ahead. Whoever is streaming live, I really appreciate. Thank you so much. I can see baby Bianca. Wow, thank you so much. I can see you. Thank you for sparing your time. I know you're not wasting time, but you just need to support me. This is what we do for each other, brother and sister love. This is what we do. You support me, I support you in whatever way. And by doing this, I really appreciate. Thank you so much. I can see Ziana appear. I can see baby Bianca. I can see, yes, whoever is on, at least say something. I can see Waiswa Hassan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. I can see you. Whoever is streaming live, please say something. Okay, I can see Zian is in Oman. Thank you so much. Mustafa Muhammad, thank you so much. Oh, my friend, thank you so much, Mustafa Muhammad. Thank you so much. What I want to discuss today, remember I wanted to host the DPC, but he has a very busy schedule. Thank you so much, Ikrush Dane. Thank you so much, Buyonde, Vicent. Wow, thank you so much for the love. Gimono Mariam, wow, Gimono Mariam, my OG from IU. Thank you so much for the support. Guys, come on, and we try to exchange. Thank you so much. Yaba Edewozirian Guru, thank you so much, my brother Yaba. Thank you so much. You know what is trending right now in Busia is all about the strike of the borders and the strike of the taxi drivers. Thank you so much, Abdishakur Gariani, my Somali friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate for the support. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for always following my platform. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. What is trending right now in Busia is all about the COVID-19 situation and how it has affected the borders and how it has affected the drivers, the taxi drivers. Jamil Sanchez Kimbugwe, thank you so much, brother. I can see you. Thank you so much. I love you, bro. What is happening right now is the situation of COVID-19 and the taxi drivers together with the borders. These guys are really suffering. These guys are suffering so much. Remember, other districts are accepted to work. They are working. They can carry. The taxi drivers are carrying. Remember last time when I hosted the chairperson, Busia Taxi Drivers Association. These guys gave me very big issues. They were talking of the way they are stressed up. They were talking of the way they cannot sustain their families. They were talking on how the stress has led to some of death in their camp. Remember, he was telling me that he has lost so far 4 drivers, and the children have also lost their lives. Their wives have lost their wives have lost their lives. So the whole situation is really alarming, and there is no one who can give these people the attention. Remember, the taxi driver, the chairperson of the taxi drivers, he was saying that he has tried all the responsible and all the peaceful means of writing a petition to the office of the RDC, of writing to the DPC, of following the proper channel. But all this was not given an ear. That is why the people started by striking. I don't know why the police always wants to understand that brutal way, the harsh way. The police, I don't know why. In fact, I wanted the DPC to be here today, but he has told me he has a very busy schedule. I don't know why police always wants to hear the harsh way of the people. Remember the chairperson of the taxi drivers, Mr. Idimona, he was trying the peaceful means. He was trying to see how these issues could be talked about in a peaceful means. But they were never given the platform. So the drivers, out of the impatience, they started to strike. And when these guys went for the strike, you saw how the police came up with the tear gas. Tear gas was shot almost from 8 in the morning until 3. So this tear gas affected people's lives. It affected the business around Busia. Even some people were rushed to the hospital because of the tear gas. Here I blame the police. These leaders of the taxi drivers operators came to the DPC and they talked to the DPC. They told the DPC they wanted a peaceful demonstration. They wanted this situation to be handled amicably without anything. But I don't know how these guys always want to react to situations. So the whole thing is COVID-19 has affected Busia town. These people are not working. Remember, they have families and they have children. They have wives. They have other people who depend on them. Yes, bro. Yaba Edoboziliana Guru, you're saying, bro, try to bring DPC because yesterday I heard him talking on radio station and they will not allow drivers okulumia or umuntu. But bro, I'm telling you, drivers are suffering banange. Thank you so much, Yaba. I can hear the message. I tried to contact, I even wrote a letter to the DPC requesting him to come to this platform so that we discuss these issues. But he has told me he has a very busy schedule. He could not make it. But that was my intention for today, Saturday. Let me hope next time I'll catch him. I'll keep on pressing until I get him. So these drivers are really suffering. Like as I've been telling you, 3 drivers have lost their lives. Their wives have also lost their lives too. Remember, the children are at home, a lot of stress, there is no money, there's no work. So the whole situation is really sarcastic. I don't know how I can say, but the whole situation is bad. The whole situation is very, very bad. Imagine, and they could not give them posho, they could not give them anything. These people are suffering. The government and whoever is responsible really needs to come. I don't know who advises the president. Maybe you guys who are following me. I don't know who advises the president on this issue of the COVID-19 thing. These people are not working. These people are always at home. How do they eat? How do they sustain their families? The thing is very, very, very hard. Whoever is advising the president, whoever is connected to, now there's a thing of connection. Whoever is connected to that, please try to reach the information to the responsible people like the president. These taxi drivers are suffering. They are suffering. And last time we have 2 issues here. I have 2 issues that I'm discussing. I have the issues of the taxi drivers. I have the issue of the border borders. Now when it comes to the issues of the border borders, yes, we know the border borders are not allowed to carry. That is a presidential directive. But also, before the president comes in with a presidential directive, he has to consult different stakeholders. Remember, these people, most of the border borders get loans to buy these border borders. These border borders, a few own them, and the majority, they depend on others. Like for example, I have a border, I give it to somebody to ride it, so that at the end of the day, I get something small, and the border also get something small. But when you come in and makes a strict regulation that the border borders are not supposed to carry passengers, imagine you're killing these border borders. And remember, the border borders are young. Most of them are youths. Most of them are very young. So if at all you refuse these border borders to carry the luggage, and then they take back the border borders to pack them, won't you think that the rates of crimes will be very high? Won't you think people will be beaten mitalimbos? So whoever advises the president on this issue, you really need to come in and try to do something. For sure, you need to come in and do something. The border borders are suffering. And in Busia here, it is worse. I'm told by the border borders, they always park their border borders at their stage. But I don't know who advises the police. The police comes in or comes at the border stage and they take the border borders for these guys. They are not carrying any luggage, they are not carrying any passenger, but just parking alongside the road. You find these border borders coming and the police come in and take the border borders without an offense. And when your border border is being taken, you have to go to police and pay 60,000 shillings, Ugandan shilling. Imagine, this situation is becoming so bad. The DPC should come to the rescue of these people. These border borders are our friends. These border borders are our brothers. These border borders are fathers. They have families that they take care of. So I'm told by the border borders, yesterday I talked to the chairperson of the border borders, and the chairperson told me that there's a policeman who always drives that patrol. I don't know, 99 something. He always drives it. So when he gets these border borders along the stage, he just knocks them. He just knocks them and tells them go away from here. Just imagine how the police is treating Ugandans. These border borders are Ugandans. Yes, Abdullah Mohammed Abdullah is saying, my bro, safety comes first. Money can't buy human life. We are in bad situation. Let us all pray. Yes, that is a very good idea. That is very good idea. But remember, our neighbors in Kenya, they have let people work. But as long as they are following the directives, the border borders are riding together with their mask attached. They have the sanitizers. These things can be controlled. But yes, I support that. It is life first and then money comes first. But also, without money, there is no life. How are you going to sustain your family? You're staying at home from morning up to evening. It's really, really bad. Yes, Jamilu Sanchez is saying he has no busy schedule. He's just pretending. COVID-19 was turned into politics and business to the side of government officials. Maybe you're right. Jamil, I don't want to go there. Maybe you're right, but I don't want to go there. It might be politics or it might be something else, but I don't want to go there, please. So the situation of border borders here in Busia is becoming worse. Okay, they're not supposed to carry passengers. What about the luggage? These people carry the luggage, but the police doesn't want to see these people parking along the road. Now, where do you want these border borders to go? Where do you want them to go? Huh? Where do you want them to go? For sure, the situation has become bad. Let me tell you guys, by the time somebody comes to strike, just know the situation is out of hand. Yes, Sharon Hamala, thank you for following me. I know you've been following me from day one. Thank you so much for sparing your time and your data. Jamil Sanchez is saying, Butujoze nyo na ye mukama alaba. Yes, it really. Jamil Sanchez, don't turn this situation into something else. We all need a win-win situation. Yes, the presidential directives are there, but the presidential directives can be amended. Can be amended. We've seen the president of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, doing that. He has opened the towns and people are working and they're controlling themselves. When these things are brought to the people themselves, they can control themselves. But when it is on government side, there is no way how this situation can be controlled. And what hurts me the most, we have politicians who are incumbents. They are seeing these border borders suffering. They are seeing these taxi drivers suffering. And they are keeping quiet. They cannot say anything. And then tomorrow or the other day, they are going to come seeking for votes or seeking for elections. And yet, in hard times, they are not standing together with border borders and the taxi drivers. So this situation is becoming so hard. So hard. I don't know how they're trying to do it, but the police is not doing its job. The police is not doing its job, for sure. The police is not doing its job. We need the police to come and, in fact, the motto of police is to protect and serve. You get it? The motto of police is to protect and serve. But instead of serving and protecting the people, they are brutalizing the people. They are beating up the people. They are gassing the people. And yet these people tried by peaceful means. They tried by peaceful means. Guys, I don't want you to mistake politics and this situation. You know, there is a way police handles their issues countrywide. Do you know it? When you talk to them in a peaceful means, they will never hear that. They will never take the peaceful means into their brains. But when you come in and strike, that is when you hear them start talking that. Did you inform police? Like I was when I hosted the chairperson taxi driver association, this guy told me he has tried all the possible ways. He has tried to talk to the police in a peaceful manner, but they're not getting the feedback. He has tried to talk to the DPC, but they're not getting the feedback. He has tried to talk to the RDC, but they're not getting the feedback. Really, how did you want these people to be heard? So, we want these people to gather themselves and try to rethink like their leaders, and try to think that there are people out there who are bad love and they need to work for sure. You're tying somebody's hands, you're telling that somebody stay home, but you're not giving him food. How do you want that somebody to survive? How do you want that somebody to sustain his family? You get it? The situation is becoming complicated. And then the other issue is saloon guys. I don't know whether it is saloon guys who are spreading the COVID-19. The president has refused the saloon guys to operate. I don't see any reason. I don't see any reason. Okay, my party is NRM. Everybody knows that. But there are other issues that you really need to address without putting politics inside. These guys of saloons, they earn daily. When they don't work, they don't earn. But up to now, these guys are not freed. Up to now, these guys are not allowed to work. How do you expect them to survive? For sure, guys, it's becoming so hard. Yes, Abdullahi Mohammed is saying, Yahya, why only Africa are the ones complaining? Remember the city of Wuhan, that is in China, yeah? Italy, Paris, they stayed home 3 months and now things are opening slowly. Yes, brother Mohammed, I'm not opposing. I'm not opposing that these people should not stay out. Remember, when you look at those cities, China, that is Wuhan, Italy, Paris, you'll find that the economy of these people is already developed. And us here in Uganda or Africa, we are still developing countries. These Chinese are able to provide for their people, even if these people stay home. The Italians are able to provide, even if they don't provide, but the people themselves are able to provide for themselves. Remember, the economy of those guys is much ahead compared to ours. For us, if at all it's a baby, we are still in the crawling stage, and the other development countries or developed countries are already working. You understand, my brother? There's a situation here that is not balancing. Those people's economy is much ahead compared to our economy. That's why they are able to stay even for 4 months to 3 months at home. And imagine, when they are staying home, they are eating, they are getting money, they have everything. But for us here, you know the situation of Africa. Africa is very hard, guys. Africa is very hard. These guys, when they stay home even for 2-3 days, automatically it will be trouble. Yes, my friend Ben Azavia, thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Jamil Sanchez is saying, Juma, know that we Busians, we are in B13 district. No, it's not B13, but I think the people who are advising the president, maybe they don't advise him how things are on ground. I think they just want to make him happy. But we can use this platform. I know this platform, many people are watching this platform. We can use this platform slowly until these situations will be hard. This situation will be hard. For sure, the situation is becoming bad. The DPC should look into this situation. The taxi drivers, the border borders, these people are suffering. They are suffering. So the other time they said curfew time. I mean, the border borders will stop. The boda bodas will stop working at 5 p.m. We agree with that. But you'll find there's some stupid policeman at 4:30 who's arresting somebody. That what are you still doing here? You get? They're supposed to end at 5, but you'll find that at 4:30 a policeman is arresting a boda. I don't know where we are going, I don't know where we are heading, but the situation is coming out of hand. You know, you cannot deal with the hungry mob, you cannot deal with the hungry people. We cannot deal with the hungry people. Everything is now, I don't know, everything is just scattered. Everything is out of control. Remember, we have our brothers, we have our sisters, we have our dads. They're into that department of transport, that is boda and taxi. So let's try to use such platform, and we see how maybe our leaders will get this. And in this situation, I will say it over and over. In this situation, I'm gonna blame the leaders of Busia. Yes, let the border remain locked, but can't you speak for your people? These drivers explained very well. They said in Busia we have no corona. We don't have it. Instead, it is the it is the lorry drivers who come from Kenya and Tanzania who come with the coronavirus. So how can you stop this person who has no corona and allow the people who have corona pass here? So this situation, I'm gonna blame the leaders of Busia. You are not helping us. I'll say it over and over. You are not helping us. The leaders from the top up to the bottom, you're not helping us. Why can't you look into this situation? The taxi drivers are complaining, the bodas are complaining. And me, I'm telling you, these people are very angry. They're very angry. The bodas and the taxi drivers are very angry. Unless elections will not take place in 2021. But if elections will take place in 2021, I'm telling you, you really have a mountain to climb. These people are suffering. These people are not working. These people are, I don't know, their lives are hard, and you're not helping them. I'm telling you, 2021, the leaders who are right now the incumbents, things are not going to be easy for you. Things are not going to. Remember, in the past, you've made a lot of mistakes, and people could not see that, or people forgave you. But in this situation, you're leaving the taxi drivers to suffer. You're leaving the bodas to suffer. I'm telling you, these guys are very angry. They are very angry. So, if at all you're clever, if you know, you know. That is how they say. If you know, you know. Start to see how you can help these people. But as for now, the MP is quiet, the mayor is quiet, who is quiet, the LOC5 of Busia district. The LOC5 of Busia district is quiet. I will say it again and again. The LOC5 of Busia district is quiet. The MP of Busia municipality is quiet. I'm not against anyone, but I'm saying, please come in. You are elected by these people. Come in and support these people. Come and stand with them together. Even if you try and things fail, these people will understand. They will say that yes, our leaders tried and things didn't work out. But instead, you guys, you're quiet. I'm telling you, my brothers. Let me take my tea. I'm telling you, my brothers, things are not going to be easy. These guys are angry. You have a mountain to climb. Yes. Thank you so much. I can see Katumba Dixon is watching. Thank you. Kasim Abdallah Panga is watching. Yes. Thank you for joining the conversation. You can type something there so that we can follow the chat. Talk about the traffic jam also. Oh my God. Katumba, I'm a fight of this thing. I'm trying to talk about the traffic jam. And by the way, thank you for reminding me. Before you remind me, there is Abdullah Muhammad is saying, what about the other foreign students who live in Uganda who can't get money from their countries because the money transfer are all closed? I think now, Muhammad, you can see what I'm trying to talk about. You can see I'm trying to talk about. Yes, life is very important, but we need money. We need money. This is what I'm trying to talk about. Things are becoming hard because of the lockdown. Things are becoming hard because of blah blah blah. So Katamba Dixon, the reason as to why I was going to invite the DPC is because of this traffic jam and the COVID-19 situation. Like, these drivers were told to park their trucks in a place called Mayombe. Those who are in Busia know that place. That Mayombe is like 5 kilometers away to the town. So when these drivers park their trucks the other side, you'll find that the distance is very far. And remember, when the distance is very far, the border boarders are not allowed to carry the passengers. So how do you expect a lorry driver or a truck driver to foot 5 kilometers from Mayombe up to Busia, coming to check his corona results and then go back? So the situation is becoming very hard. The police gave us the notice that we want all the drivers to park their trucks in a place called Mayombe. That is 5 kilometers from the town, to the town. So it becomes very difficult for a driver to move or to foot from a place called Mayombe to the customs to check his results and then go back by footing. I think you can see how this system is interconnected. The border boarders are not accepted to carry passengers, and they want the truck drivers to foot from a place called Mayombe up to customs to check for their results. How will they move in that long distance? So the whole situation is just sarcastic. The whole situation is very hard. That is why the traffic jam is happening. And as Jamir is saying, maybe the coronavirus thing is just politics. Remember, what is bringing this jam? What is bringing this jam is a driver is testing for coronavirus and is taking 2 to 3 days. So that is what will bring the jam. And this jam is like it has defeated these people to control. A driver tests like on Monday and gets his results on Wednesday or Thursday. Remember, that driver has to stay in the line. That is why the jam is becoming too much. As I'm talking right now, the jam is from the customs, that the import, the ones coming to Kenya. The jam is from customs up to, there's a petrol station called Hub petrol station around in Chamutumba as you're going to Mayombe. So the jam is over 5 kilometers. You can see how the situation is hard. So this is how COVID-19 is affecting every department. Is affecting the drivers, the taxi drivers, is affecting the border boarders, is affecting the truck drivers, and even Makio, others have made it a business. Others have made it a business. COVID-19 now is a business. Guys, if you didn't know, there are some health workers, let me report this without fearing or not. There are some health workers who give drivers instant results that are expired. They just update the date, like you've come today is 11th, you've tested today, and they give you the results of 2 weeks back or 1 month. They just change the date. So I'm reporting this without fear or favor. They have started duplicating results. That is a danger to the life of people in Uganda. That is a danger to the life of people in Busia. They are doing that very many times. So the whole situation here has become very, very bad. Still on the issue of the traffic jam, remember we have shops at alongside the roads. When these trucks line up on the highway, remember it is blocking the businesses of these guys who have shops. Many businesses have been locked down because of this situation. A lot of businesses, a lot of shops have been closed down because people cannot see what somebody is selling. People cannot see. So the whole situation of traffic jam has affected the town. And then the other situation also, the traffic jam. Remember, these drivers wait for their results almost for 3 days to 4 days. These drivers don't have public toilets. You get it? These drivers, after maybe when they're waiting for their results, they will ease themselves there. Others will urinate there, others will whatever. They will throw their litters there. So when you look at the highway right now, I'm telling you, when you look at the highway, first of all, a lot of liters of sugarcane, A lot of, because the drivers cook from there, you'll find that they have thrown their wastes there. You'll find that the others have urinated there, they've urinated in the bottles, others have eased themselves there. So when you look at the highway, my friend, I don't know what I can say. One thing, the highway is very smelly. It really stinks. The other issue is a lot of litter, a lot of waste. It is on the highway. This is a danger to the people who have their homes along the road. This is a danger to the people who have their shops. So the whole situation is very bad. Yes, Salim Nasir is saying, for sure, talk about it. Busia is a town, is disorganized, no proper plan was made. First of all, the roads and the town is dirty, but where are these so-called town officers? Let them do something. Yes, my brother, we are trying to talk. We are trying to reach the message, so that these people can hear. Maybe one time I'll invite the mayor and he talks about that issue. Yes, Bianca, you're saying me, I was positive corona, but it's just like normal flu. They should leave people to work as long as they are with masks. Yes, I support you. I support you, Bianca. That is very right. They should leave the borders. They should leave the taxi drivers to work. Let them impose, let them put their regulations for these people to follow. They follow. Like in Kenya, they're allowed to carry 7 passengers in a taxi, and they're working. Although the price hikes a bit, but the people are moving. They're doing businesses. The same, Kenyans are Africans. What has been done in Kenya can also be done in Uganda. Let them accept these drivers to carry 7 passengers. For example, let me tell you how the situation has become very hard. From Busia up to Mbale is 25,000. But on normal circumstances, from Busia up to Mbale is 8K. 8K. Just imagine. But right now, it is 25 to 30,000. Just see how this life is becoming hard. The prices are hiking and people are not working. People at home. So really, I don't know this government whether they should give us to Zimbabwe, whether they should give us to Kenya, or they should give us to where. I don't know. Yes, my brother Ched Boniface, I can see you. Thank you for joining. So the whole situation is becoming very, very hard. I don't know what the president thinks about us. I don't know. Maybe us in Busia, we are part of Kenyans. Maybe he should give us to Kenya. We know that we are not in Uganda. Because if other districts are allowed to operate, the borders are operating, the taxi drivers are operating, and other staffs are operating, why not us? Why not us? Me, I'm telling these guys, in Busia, we don't have any coronavirus case. There is no person who is in these villages of Arubaine, Mawero, Mugungu, and wherever, who has coronavirus. They don't have completely. But instead, it is the drivers whom they always intercept at the border, at the customs, and take them again to our hospitals. You get it? And to know that this situation is very hard. Hospitals are not working normally because they were given advantage of taking care of the coronavirus patients. So the mothers who are pregnant, they give birth into their homes, or they go to the to the private hospitals or clinics, of which these private hospitals or clinics are very expensive, and these people are not working, they're staying at home. So I don't know who advises the president. I don't know who advises these leaders. The situation in Busia is very, very bad. The situation in Busia is very bad. They should allow these people to operate. Makiu, they accepted, or they allowed the taxi drivers to operate from Bujiri to Kampala. Now, what is the distance from Bujiri to Busia? What is the difference? It's just a difference of 18 kilometers or 15 kilometers. You get it? But these people are not allowed to work. Yes, my brother, I can see you, Ali Mombasa. Thank you so much. You've always been following me. Thank you so much, bro. I can see my brother John Sharma. Thank you so much for joining the conversation. You can type something there so that we see you can type your opinion there, and then we share, we talk about it, so that I can know that you're part of my conversation. So I think guys, you can see how the whole situation has become very hard for people in Busia. The situation has become hard for people in Busia. Yes, we don't have any problem with the border being closed. We don't have it. We don't have any problem. But these people should be allowed to operate their businesses as normal. And I know when they accept them to operate, these people will try to follow the presidential directives. These people will try to wear a mask. Can I tell you that they distributed masks in Busia, but no one is putting on them? Why do you think that these people are not putting on the mask? You get it? Somebody cannot put on the mask when he's at home. Somebody cannot put on a mask when he's hungry. Somebody cannot put on a mask when he's not working. I don't know how these people think. I really don't know how these people think. But the situation has become very, very, very hard. The situation has become very hard. And me, I'm blaming our leaders. Still, I'm going to talk this over and over and over. You are the only people who could reach our voices. But you're not doing that. You're also silent like we, the normal people. So if you cannot fight for us, we are going to fight for ourselves. We are going to fight for ourselves. We are going to fight for ourselves until we reach where we shall reach. And we have known that we have no leaders who care about us, we the people. That one is already in records. That is already there. The people of Busia know that we have leaders who care about themselves. They don't care about people. Yes, Ali Mombasa is saying, I suggest at least they put measures instead of putting on lockdown. Yes, that is what we are saying. Our neighbors here in Kenya, they have tried measures and these things are working. People have resumed businesses. People have gone to the markets. People are on the streets and all of them are putting on masks. The Kenyans are putting on masks. The Kenyans have water for washing hands. They have sanitizers because everything is moving on normally. But how do you tell me to put on a mask when I'm hungry? How do you tell me to put on a mask when I'm not working? It does not come into my head, for sure. It does not come in. So the leaders are supposed to be with us. The leaders are supposed to do something. Jamil is saying the problem is because other people get salaries and know that everything is going well. Yeah, maybe you're right, for sure. Maybe you're right. But the people who get salary also, when you look into the percentage, they are like 30% or 40% here in Busia. Jamiru, you know Busia. Busia is a border town. Busia is a business town. Tell me, how many people get salary here in Busia? Apart from the teachers, apart from the policemen, huh? Apart from the policemen, apart from the civil servants who maybe work at the district, huh? You tell me, how many people get salary in Busia? When you look into percentage, you'll find that people who get salary in Busia are like 10% out of 100. Most of the people are in the informal sector. Most of the people, you know, they work in produce, they work in fisheries, they work as border borders, they work as taxi operators. You get it? They do informal job. They do work that needs that needs hand to mouth. You know that Busia is a business town. When you don't work, you don't earn. So this issue of COVID-19 is affecting people in Busia greatly. You know, Busia depends in Kenya. We are dependents of Kenya. Most of our businesses come from Kenya. So when they lock the borders, automatically they're locking us out. We have accepted, let them lock the border, but let them leave us to operate. I have my friend Tito. I'm seeing him following. Tito has a boutique, but life has become very hard for him because he cannot access Kenya. I don't know whether I'm communicating. I don't know whether you understand what I'm talking about. The whole situation has affected us. You remember when the 2020 was coming up, every person was having his objectives and goals. That in 2020 I'm going to do this and this and this and this. Okay, I'm not opposing that. Uncertainties happen. But this uncertainty can be amended. Let them accept people to operate. Give them mask, they'll operate. Huh? Give them mask, they'll operate. Give them freedom to do their businesses. I'm sure when all these measures are put, these people will follow presidential guidelines. But if these people are not allowed to operate, I'm telling you, these masks that we were given, they're not going to be used. the sanitizers are not going to be used. Everything is going to be very hard, for sure. Life in Busia right now is very hard. Life in Malaba is hard. Life in Mutukula is hard. Life in Elegu is hard. Life in Chanika is hard. All those border towns, life has become very hard. How do you want us to survive? How do you want us to survive, my guys? Do you want all of us to die in this Uganda? Whom will you lead then? If you want us, all of us to die, whom will you lead? The situation has become very hard and we need the government to step in. We need the government to come up and step in. Yes, Jamilu Sanchez is saying, I was meaning the government officials. Yeah, we are still the same. Hassa, this one is called Aden Abe Hassayare. Yes, this is my Somalian friend, my brother from another mother. Yeah. So I think, guys, you're seeing how the whole situation is becoming hard. And do you know what is cracking my head, or what is paining me? Yes, Gaetano Naivas. Yes, my brother, thank you for joining me in the conversation. Gaetano is saying Busia leaders should rise up and work as a team to save the situation in Busia. It's too much, honestly. Yes, thank you so much, my brother Gaetano. The situation has become very difficult. We cannot help ourselves. The situation has become difficult, and as I'm telling you, the leaders are very quiet. They have left all the situation for us. There is nothing that we can do without these leaders, but instead they are quiet. It is just other people who are volunteering to come in and step in. They are helping us. Other people who are not even in leadership, they're coming in to help us. So the whole situation here has become sarcastic. The whole situation here has become, I don't know how I can term it, but the situation is very difficult. We need this government to do something. I know it is our government. Of course, it's the people who made the government, who makes the government. But we need these people to come in. We need our leaders to come in. The taxi drivers are not operating. The leaders are quiet. The border are being beaten, are being arrested. Their border are being taken every day. They are not doing anything. And I'm told by some border that it is a business now. When the police feels like he's hungry, he comes in and gets the border and then takes to the police. When you go claim for the border, they want you to pay 60,000. Imagine, what kind of life are we living in? The situation is very hard, guys. The situation in Busia has become very, very hard. What shall we do? Oh, Ismail Nadia is saying here in UAE, people are working, let them put measures. Yeah, that is why I was trying to tell some guy here. Uganda is a developing country. It's not like those other European countries. As I'm telling you, when the coronavirus was beginning, those people stayed home for 3 months. And no one was complaining because their life is much ahead than ours. But here, when you tell somebody who is working daily hand to mouth, you tell him to stay home for even 3 days, it will be a very different situation. So I'm appealing to the leaders. I'm appealing to the MP. I'm appealing to the mayor. I'm appealing to the LC5. I'm appealing to whoever leader is in whichever position. Please, you need to work as a team to rescue us. Because if you don't rescue us in 2021, who will give you election? Who will give you votes? We shall all die. We shall all die. Who will vote you? Yes, my brother, my county chef, Razak, Burhan, thank you for always following me. Thank you for always watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So the whole situation has become very bad. The whole situation has become very bad. I don't know what these people are thinking of. We in Busia cannot go to Tororo. We cannot go to Mbale. We cannot go to Kampala. We cannot go to Bugiri. We are locked. We are locked down. There is no way we can travel because of this COVID-19. Yes, we need to be alive, but also the government needs to put measures to see how we can survive. We can survive. How we can survive. I'm appealing to the leaders, please try to work as a team to see how this situation in Busia is being tackled. The leaders, I know you can come together. First of all, let me tell you, Busia has 4 MPs. We have Honorable Macho for Busia municipality. We have Baganda Julius for South. We have Gideon for North. And we have a woman MP, Nabulindo. We have four MPs. We have 4 MPs. These people can come together. They can come together, go talk to the president, go talk to other leaders to see how this situation is being tackled. I know they can, but they are not helping us. They are not helping us at all. We have 4 MPs. What is your use? For sure. What are you doing? This is the time we need you most. This is the time we need you most than ever. But you're seated. You're seated like us, the normal people. You're not doing anything. For sure. We are dying. We are dying. We need to be rescued. The situation has become very hard for us. The situation has become too bad. You guys, we need you to come in. Our leaders, the 4 MPs, please come in. Now, what is the difference? Namaingo was open. What is the difference between Namaingo and Busia? For sure. What is the difference? I don't know how these people are playing their politics, but what I'm appealing to you guys is we need you guys. We need you to help us. We need you to help us. The situation has become bad. We need you guys to help us. As I'm coming to my conclusion, I was supposed to host the DPC today, but it has not gone. It has not gone good. He told me he has a very busy schedule. Yes, my brother Zidane Mugoya Ayub Khan. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following me. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you for your time. Hasayari Aden Abe is saying, voice of the people, keep it up, brother. Yes, we can do it together. Me and you, we can do it together. Me, you, and others, we can do it together. Let's keep engaging. Let's keep this platform. Maybe the leaders will help, will reach us. But I'm telling you, I'm going to bring whoever leader who is responsible of this into this platform. And when I bring these leaders, please ask these people these questions that you're asking me. Please ask them. Maybe our voices will be heard. We have here a radio station called Jogo, but it's very useless. Very useless. I'm not fearing anyone. I'm not going to fear anyone. I'm not going to be intimidated. I'm not going to do anything. We have here a radio station called Jogo, but it's political. It is political. It accepts other programs to be run. Other programs are not accepted to be run. Like these issues of the taxi drivers, I've never heard it. If you talk about it, you talk about it in simple terms and leave it to go. Radio Jogo, it is the only house media in Busia, but you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything to help us. Instead, Murikubyamu. So, whoever is responsible, whoever leader is responsible for this, I'm going to bring him or her in this platform. What Denga Edward is saying, I have been talking about this in my radio programs, but majority of our leaders are self-centered. They aren't about the next generation, but rather after next elections. They should stop. My brother Wadenga, thank you so much. I love the comments. I love the comments. Zidane is saying, big up, it's our turn to raise up. The future belongs to us. Yeah, the future belongs to us, but they're killing it. They're killing it. I'm not lying to you. They're killing it. They want all of us to die, so that maybe they can do whatever they want. Bentu Hussein, my brother, thank you so much for always following me. Thank you so much. I appreciate for everything. Jamil is saying, why did they lock down at the time when AIDS was at high rate, and it's still at high rate instead of COVID-19? Does the government have humanity? Yeah, my brother, that is what needs to be done. Why didn't they lock down when AIDS was at the rise? Yeah. So my brothers and my sisters who are following me, we really need to come and question these people. We need to share this conversation so that these people responsible can hear this. Me, I would say this over and over. The people who are not helping us, our MPs, you're not helping us. Gideon, you're not helping us for North. Macho, you're not helping us for the municipality. Nabulindo, you're not helping us. The minister, imagine Busia has a minister. Busia has a minister for East African affairs, but you're not helping us. Really, this is so bad. This is so bad. No. This is too bad. This is too bad. This is too bad. Lastly, I'm going to tackle on the issue of elections. I'm going to tackle on the issue of elections. My dear people who are watching this, my dear people who are following my program, the Kingdom Live Show, it is time for us to ask these people questions. You've always voted people because they have money. You've always voted people because they look nice. You've always voted people for different reasons. But I'm telling you, this COVID-19 has exposed the right people. The COVID-19 has exposed the people whom we need to put into leadership. I know scandals have been very many. Petojikwatako, Simani what. There are very many situations that have happened this year and last year. But all that we are putting aside, we are looking at this pandemic and how these people are standing with us. They are coming in for elections. I can see they have started their campaigns. They have started their campaigns and people are dying. They have started their campaigns and yet they cannot stand together with the borders. I don't know what they're going to lie to these people. I don't know what they're going to tell the taxi drivers. I really don't know. The guys who are incumbents, you have a very great war. I'm telling you, you have a very great war to fight. I'm not God, but I'm telling you what is on ground is not good because of the COVID-19 and how people are suffering. Yes, you did create it, but you're not helping people in this situation. Yes, my sister Zainab Hussein Zavi is saying, but Kingdom Yahya Juma, it's time for you to contest now. You can't be chairman for electoral commission in one of the highest universities and you don't go to parliament. Yeah, thank you so much Zainab for your comment. Yeah, no, time will come. Everything has its time. Everything has gotten its time. When time for me comes, I'll step in. But for now, we need to fight for our people. We need to fight for the common cause. That is what I'm trying to do. We need to fight for the people. We don't want all the people to die before the 2021. So I was telling you the incumbents, whoever is in a political position, you have a mountain to climb. If you've been quiet and the taxi drivers have been arrested, have been tear gassed, have been beaten, the borders have been beaten, they have been harassed, they have been done every kind of intimidation, and you come back and seek for elections, my friend, I'm telling you, you have a mountain to climb. You have a mountain to climb. Good enough, these people are exposed. They have seen you. They have seen your capabilities. They have looked at you from day one. We can forgive you of the past, but this one the present situation right now, still you're keeping quiet. I'm telling you, things are not good though. Things are not good though. Things are bad. Things are bad. If you're clever enough, it is time to come back right now and deceive these people. You guys. Okay. Let's wait for that time to come. All right. As I was telling you, as we are going for elections, I can see people have started campaigning. People have started putting their platforms, blah, 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 blah. But I was telling you people, Wadenga is saying, I'll disagree on you about Jogo. Me personally, I have done live reporting on some issues like taxi strikes, have been put pressure on the task force for accountability. That's why our pressure. Okay, Wadenga, it's okay. What you're doing is okay as you a person. I cannot disagree with you. As you a person, you've tried to do that. But I can tell you that when these produce dealers at the market striked, I didn't see anything on Jogo. Instead, I heard it in a radio station from Bale, and Jogo had not reported. Then after 2 hours, that is when Jogo reported. You understand? So Jogo is not helping us. But you as a person, you're trying to do your best. So what I can advise you, or what I can appeal to you, Wadenga Edward, please try to work as a team. Try to work as a team, because you are the only media house that we have in Busia. Please try to see how this situation is being covered. Okay? I'm not fighting anything, I'm not fighting you, I'm not doing anything, but I just want you to step in, because you are the only media house in Busia. Thank you so much. So I was telling you, as we are going in for elections, these people have seen what every leader is capable. People who are self-centered. People who are self-centered. We have seen you and we know you. People who have been spreading hatred and lies, these 5 years have exposed you. We know you. People who have been exposing the issue of tribalism and religious blah 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 blah, we know you. So these 5 years are done. You're going to be answerable, you're going to be accountable, you're going to be questionable. Everything on you. That's why I told you guys, you have a mountain to climb. You have a very big mountain to climb. And me, I'm sure I'm not going back. You guys who are there, the incumbents right now, I'm very 100% sure, unless unless God will be on your side. But what I know, you guys, you're not going, because we've seen what you're capable of. We've seen the 5 years. We've seen what you are able, what you've done, what you've not done. I'm not praying for you, but I'm saying, according to my analysis and my observations, you are not standing with the taxi drivers, you are not standing with the border borders, and yet, it is these border borders who always catalyze your elections. It is these border borders who always die for you. It is these border borders who always do dirty work for you. The politicians. I don't know why you're so forgetful like this. I really don't know. I really don't know why you politicians are so forgetful. I don't know why. The border borders have done all that work of yours, but you cannot stand with them right now. So, as I'm coming to my live show, I wanted to tackle about the issue of elections and the roadmap, but time will not allow me. You know, I don't want to make this live show long. I don't want to make it long. I always want it to be 30 minutes strictly. So next time when I come, if I don't catch up with the DPC, I'll bring or I'll invite a guest from the office of the Electoral Commission, and he will try to give us the roadmap, the issues of the scientific elections, the issues of blah 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 blah. All those issues will be tackled. But as for now, my issue was only on taxi drivers and the border borders. And thank you guys for always following me. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sparing your time. Thank you so much for sparing your data to listen to this conversation or to follow the conversation. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's catch up next Saturday. Thank you. Bye-bye.